Peace. What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is He Got Credit. I'm your host, Brother Najee, and today we're going to be talking about aged trade lines, okay? Aged trade lines, all right? Not primaries, though. We're talking about authorized user trade lines. Aged ones, right? The importance of getting an aged trade line, right? The important thing about this, right, is that you do not want to get a trade line that has 6 months to 1 year of age on it. And the reason why is because it's not going to do much for your credit, okay? It is not going to do much for your credit, all right? Me being someone who sells authorized user trade lines to my clients, I know that anything that has 2 to 3 to 4 years and beyond will do something tremendous to your credit report. Okay, let's say for example you got credit repair, right? Let's say you got credit repair, you got the stuff cleaned up, and then you say, hey, I need a trade line, right? You want to go for a trade line that has anywhere from 2 to 3 or 4 years or more to have a major impact on your credit score, okay? When it comes down to the authorized user trade lines, the more age, the more history that the trade line has, the authorized user trade line has, the better it will be for your score, okay? That is the best way to gauge which trade line do you want to get, right? You don't want, the high credit limits is good too for DTI. And if you don't know what DTI is, that means debt to income ratio, okay? Mainly, like if you want to throw on an American Express card, which those have high credit limits on them, you could use that. However, I would recommend that you go with something like a Capital One, a Bank of America, a Chase, a Barclays, a TD Bank, one of those trade lines, because they're not only going to report the credit limit, but they're also going to report the age as well. With American Express, those credit cards specifically, they're not going to report the age. They're only going to report the DTI, well, the credit limit, which is going to help your DTI, the debt to income ratio, okay? So when you purchase a trade line, an authorized user trade line from someone, maybe me, maybe whoever you run into, or someone wants to put you onto something, make sure a few things. One, it has 2 or more years of age and history on it. 2, make sure it doesn't have any late payments. You don't want to add a trade line that has late payments on it, okay? It will affect your credit score and it will go down. Number 3, you don't want them to have more than 30% utilization on their credit card, okay? Let's keep it between 10% and below, all right? If it's 20%, that's okay. But you want that credit card to have lower than 30% utilization. Anything above 30% utilization on that credit card, it's going to affect your credit score, and you're not going to have the impact on your credit score that you need, okay? Number 4, make sure that the trade line is going to report to 2 or 3 bureaus, at least 2. You don't want it to just report to 1, but usually it'll report to 2, 3 at the most, obviously, okay? And then last but not least, make sure that the person that you're purchasing it from, you can trust them. Maybe it's a family member or a relative they're adding to you on for free, or you got a friend that's going to sell you one, or you make sure you can trust them, right? And also check the statement date, right? Usually the trade line, depending on the statement date, will post anywhere from 15 to 30 days. I've even seen it posted in even 45 days, but that just depends on the statement date and how soon the person adds you to that trade line, okay? So, what we're checking for, we're going to check for the age. 2 or more years is good, right? The utilization, right? 30% or less. 30% or less. Let's keep it below 10%, give or take, right? Make sure, number 3, make sure that it's reporting the credit limit and the age and history as well, okay? Not just the credit limit, okay? Unless you just need DTI for whatever reason to help your DTI, then you go with, a higher credit limit, obviously, okay? 4, let's make sure that you know the statement date. Make sure the statement date is accurate. That way, whenever that trade line hits you have an idea when it's going to land on your credit report, okay? And then 5, make sure you can trust the person. All right, make sure you can trust them. I don't want you out there getting scammed or saying, "Oh, I listened to his channel. He told me to get a trade line, and I went and got a trade line. It didn't post. I gave the guy $500. It didn't post." You don't want that to happen, okay? You don't want that to happen to you, okay? And if you're new to this channel, my name is Najee, by the way. This is my channel, He Got Credit, where you learn about credit secrets, authorized user trade lines, primary trade lines, all that good stuff, all right? For those who need to follow me on Instagram at HeGotJays23. Again, that is HeGotJays23. I'm on Snapchat at He Got Credit. My Facebook is Najee Amaru Ali. I'll put it in the description somewhere down there. I'll put it down there. And those, if you want to purchase trade lines from me, you can contact me. Call me or text me, 405-441-3276. Again, the phone number is 405-441-3276, okay? I'm going to wrap this video up. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you learned something. Hope you got educated on something. And stay tuned for more videos, all right? I'll let y'all. I'm Brother Najee. Thank you for tuning in my channel. He Got Credit. I'm out. Peace.